Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Miguel and Tory kissed during the events of Cobra Kai Season 4? So in this timeline, the events of Cobra Kai Season 4 would still happen. Cobra Kai and Miyagi Fang would still train for the All Valley. Kreese would still get Terry Silver, and the events of Cobra Kai Season 4 would carry on. Cobra Kai would still get their revenge on Hawk, so Daniel and Johnny would still go their separate ways. The prom would still happen, and Miguel would still go with Sam. Tory would still invite Robbie to the prom, and Terry Silver would still help them out. Those events would stay the same. Shannon would still talk to Johnny in this timeline, and she would tell him about Terry Silver and Robbie. So Johnny would still want to confront Terry Silver in this timeline, so Terry Silver would still attack Johnny, and they would still fight, but Terry Silver would still defeat him. And at the prom, Robbie and Tory would still show up. Sam and Miguel would be surprised to see them together. The students would start dancing, and Sam and Miguel would see Robbie and Tory dancing, and they would start to be jealous. The night would continue. Stingray would still organize the after party, so the students would go to Stingray's house, and the party would continue. Cobra Kai, Eagle Fang, and Miyagi would show up. Miguel would begin drinking in this timeline, and he would see Tory in the background, and he would remember how things ended between them. So Miguel would want to go talk to Tory, and he would tell her she looks nice. Tory would also be drinking. Tory would be surprised to see Miguel, and they would begin to talk, and he would also apologize for how things ended between them. Tory would listen to this. She would see that tonight they were all coexisting in peace, and she would decide to finally forgive Miguel. Miguel would be happy to hear this, and in his drunken state, he would lean in to kiss Tory. So Miguel would kiss Tory in this timeline. Tory would be surprised, and she would push away Miguel. Robbie and Sam would see this from the distance. Sam would be heartbroken, and she would decide to leave. Robbie would get mad, and he would want to attack Miguel. Everyone would be shocked, but Miguel would be too drunk to fight back, so Robbie would defeat Miguel in this timeline. The events of Season 4 would continue. Miguel wouldn't see Johnny drunk in this timeline, and the next day at the Cobra Kai dojo, Tory would notice that Robbie wasn't there, so she would want to go find him. Eventually, Tory would find Robbie, and she would want to go talk to him, but Robbie would also be mad at Tory, and he would tell Tory that her and Sam were the same, and that they couldn't be trusted. In this timeline, Robbie would decide to leave Cobra Kai, so Robbie would leave Cobra Kai in this timeline, and the night of the All Valley, the three dojos would compete. Cobra Kai wouldn't make it as far in this timeline. Miguel, Sam, and Tory would be distracted, but Sam would be fighting with anger, and she would want to get her revenge on Tory, and they would still make it to the qualifier rounds. Eli would still get his confidence back, and he would easily defeat Kyler. Without Robbie there, Kenny would advance, and he would fight Dimitri, but Dimitri would defeat Kenny in this timeline, so Cobra Kai would be eliminated from the boys division, and Dimitri would advance to the finals. Eli would still fight Miguel in the semifinals, but Miguel would still be injured in this timeline. Miguel would want to go talk to Sam. Miguel would want to apologize to Sam. He would say that kissing Tory was a mistake, but Sam would still be mad at Miguel, and she wouldn't want to talk to him. And in this timeline, Miguel would choose to fight, but Miguel would still be distracted over Sam, so Eli would still defeat Miguel in this timeline. Daniel would be happy that Eli and Dimitri made it to the finals. Eli and Dimitri would fight, but Eli would defeat Dimitri, and he would still be the All Valley champion. And in the girls division, Tory and Sam would still fight, but Sam would be fighting aggressively, and she would be the one showing no mercy. Daniel would be worried, seeing how Sam would fight Tory. Tory would be distracted, and even though the referee was on Tory's side, Sam would still defeat Tory, so Miyagi would win overall, and the season would end in a very similar way. Robbie wouldn't go to Johnny in this timeline, Miguel wouldn't run away in this timeline, and he would want to try to win back Sam. Kreese and Terry would be mad that Robbie betrayed them. Kreese would be ready to shut down Cobra Kai, but this is when Terry would still betray Kreese, so Kreese would still be arrested in this timeline, and Cobra Kai would remain open. Daniel would find out that Cobra Kai was still open, and he would be mad, so Daniel and Terry Silver would still have their rivalry. The rivalry between Sam and Tory would continue, and that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Miguel and Tory kissed during the events of Cobra Kai Season 4? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.